Alright guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friend, welcome to Photography Talk episode 73. Now, there are some exciting rumors floating around about the possibility of the Sony a7 IV being on the horizon. And speaking of exciting gear, we've got details about the new M1 powered iMacs and rumors of Pro versions possibly coming later on. Now, we're going to talk about all these stories and more in just a moment. But first, I'd like to remind you that that like button is right down there, and it would really love to meet you. No, seriously, I love getting likes, but more importantly, I love making content that you guys enjoy and you find useful. So, if by the end of this video here today you feel that you've learned something or you are entertained, do me a favor, hit that like button down there so we know that you're enjoying this sort of content. And also, let's call a spade a spade. We're trying to grow this channel, so every time you go hitting that like button down there, you're telling YouTube's algorithm that it was an awesome video, and by turn, YouTube is going to share that video or share this video with more people. So, thank you. Now, let's get on to this week's headlines. Now, recent rumors noted that Sony might announce the a7 IV in the near future. Now, it makes sense given that the a7 III was announced more than 3 years ago, and so it's well past the time for Sony to offer an updated version. Now, there isn't a ton of details at this moment, but it has been noted that Sony registered a camera overseas with the code WW34234. Now, rumor has it, since this new camera has 5.1 GHz Wi-Fi, that it will be a full-frame body. Now, if it is the a7 IV, this registration might mean that we can expect an official announcement from Sony sooner than later. Of course, with no other details about this camera, there's a lot of speculation about how the a7 IV might improve upon the a7 III. Now, it's a safe bet that there will be a jump in resolution, but I also think it's safe to assume that the a7 IV will have a fully articulating LCD screen, kind of similar like the a7S III. Anyways, that's all we know at this point, but we're going to keep you guys updated on news as it develops. Now, I've been a Mac user forever, and while I always have MacBooks for the portability, I can appreciate the iMacs for being powerful, reliable, and, well, now very colorful. Now, if you've been thinking about upgrading your computer in the office, a new M1 iMac might be the good choice, but there's a potential catch to this. The iMacs that were recently announced lack some of the features that indicate that these might be a mid-range iMac. In other words, souped-up iMacs for photographers and other creatives might be still on the horizon. Now, people are speculating that the bigger, badder iMac is on the way, that the ones that were just released, which happen to be the 24-inch models, not the 27-inch versions that we've seen in the past. Now, additionally, these iMacs do not have a dedicated graphics card, and now, while the integrated graphic cards are getting good reviews, it certainly can't live up to the capabilities of a dedicated card that a higher-end iMac should have. Now, of course, while these new iMacs come in rainbow colors, they do not have available the black or the space gray. Now, in the past, these two colors were reserved for Pro models, so again, this could mean that more capable iMacs are coming a little bit later. The question is, how long do we have to wait for them? Well, we're all going to have to wait together on this one. So a few days ago, Tamron announced a new lens for Sony full-frame cameras, and guys, it happens to be that this lens is a badass 150 to 500 millimeter f5 to 6.7 ultra-telephoto lens. Now, aside from its monster focal range, this lens is smaller and more affordable than comparable lenses from Sony. In fact, this lens weighs less than 61 ounces and is just 8.3 inches long and 3.66 inches in diameter. Now, the lens does feature vibration compensation for stabilization, a VXD autofocus motor, moisture and dust resistance, and a minimum focus distance of 23.7 inches when zoomed out and 70.9 inches when zoomed in. Now, this lens is Arcus compatible and has a flex zoom lock mechanics in case you want to kind of cut off the zooming capabilities, or lock off the zooming capabilities rather. Now, it's priced at $13.99, so this lens is an affordable option for Sony shooters that need a ton of reach. Tamron plans for the lens to be available in June, so keep your eyes peeled for the lens hitting your shelves in your favorite retailer this summer. All right, folks, those are our biggest headlines for this week. Let's close things off by discussing our current giveaway. Here are the three fantastic prizes that we have on the table this time around: a Dislab ultralight portable touchscreen monitor, a high-def M50 2015 bracket and filters, and of course the $100 Adorama gift card. Now, as always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you registered on the site and introduced yourself during one of the last giveaways, friend, you're still eligible to win. But as I keep saying over and over again, swing on by, say hello. We would love to see you. Friend, that is it. For complete details on the giveaway or how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. That's it. All right, guys, there you go. Photography Talk episode 73 is done. Now, as always, I'm going to close out this video and asking you if you found some value, if you were mildly entertained, do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. If you're currently not subscribed to the channel, hey, we would love to have you part of the family. So hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, kick that bell to be notified each time that we come out with a new video. Friends, I'm going to be jumping out of here. So you get out there, have an amazing evening, and create your best shot.